Lee Constantino, checking in. It is bright and early, 6:30 in the morning, and we are going to go and train some shoulders and biceps. Boom. Kicking off the session, guys, with some military press. So if this isn't in your exercise regime, get it in there, because the military press is a foundation exercise for building those big boulder shoulders. So keeping them in there as I'm prepping now, and do not want to lose any size. And this is an exercise which you can just overload with a decent bit of weight and really work the shoulders. So this is my weakest exercise by far. So I've shown you guys my strongest, my deadlifts and my military press, and any overhead pressing is generally pretty weak for me, so not afraid to admit it, but yeah, that's the truth. Working with 50 kilos here, struggling to be honest, but going for more sets rather than trying to overload with more weight. So did about 4 sets on the military press, keeping the form as strict as I can and just pressing them out. So keeping that volume in, I've just added another pressing exercise into my shoulder regime just to make sure I get the reps as well, because you can find on the military press you overload the weight and not get the reps. And so I've chucked the Smith machine presses in, again just to help isolate my shoulders, just getting my thumbnail there. And yeah, going for higher reps here, pumping the shoulders, yeah, just pumping. Keeps it really strict and isolated so you can't move around. Check out those pain faces there. So yeah, went quite heavy actually for this. Now it might look like 70 kilos, but the bar doesn't weigh 20, and it is assisted on a Smith machine. So not as impressive as it looks, but nonetheless, my shoulders got to work out. And yeah, wearing my Superman dry fit Under Armour top, of course. Need some inspiration at this stage in the prep, and so wearing that is just helping me along, helping me stay inspired and reminding me what I am, Superman. I'm joking, but yeah, moved on to some lateral raises, just getting the side head pumped and isolated. And then some supersetting here with some face balls to hit those rear delts nice and isolated into some upright rows in a second. So yeah, my shoulder workout is pretty high volume, going for lots of reps, lots of sets, and good variety of exercises. They need it, they're small, and they are my weak point, so I try and hit them twice a week. This would have been my first session of the week. I'm going for the heavier compound exercises, and then my second session is higher reps. Shoulders and bicep day, so just kicked off with a few sets on these. Well, I was going to call them supinated curls, but they're not, they're just dumbbell curls standing up. And so hit about 2 or 3 sets on these to get the biceps nice and isolated, and just making sure that I'm getting my pump, of course, with a pose, and then a second set. So pretty lean at this stage. I was about 6 weeks out now, so I'm getting closer to the current day, which I'll bring you guys some footage very soon. So just backdating with some old training footage, but currently weighing 180 pounds ish, and yeah, dialing it in. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I'll see you soon.